Thank you so very much for joining us live from St. John's College High School, Washington, D.C., cradle of the WCAC. We're welcoming everyone here tonight on behalf of First Amendment Sports for the Behan Strong Invitational presented by St. John's College High School. I'm Ken Marigold, joined by Kevin Ricka.
And I couldn't be more excited to be here for Coach Bat Behan myself. Looking forward to an awesome night of basketball, friendship, and fellowship.
Tim Strachan.
Well, I mean, I had nothing else better to do on a Tuesday night than to come out here and watch some great basketball, guys.
Yeah, we'd either be doing it here or in my basement.
That's right.
Either way, it's happening. Want to make sure you'll be hearing about it all night long, what the day is about, what the night is about. This evening, St. John's and Behan Strong are honored to host 3 games. The first one we'll be bringing to you at Bullis and Jackson Reed. We got St. Mary's Riken and PVI in the middle game, and it'll all come to a conclusion as the IMG Academy Ascenders take on the home team, St. John's Cadets. We're all here tonight celebrating Coach Patrick Behan, our friend, the head coach of St. John's. Coach Behan was diagnosed with ALS in May of 22, a neurodegenerative disease that currently has no cure. Coach Behan's courage in the face of extreme adversity has been inspiring to his team, the St. John's community, the entire WCAC and DMV region, and people all over the country. In the face of his ALS diagnosis, Behan Strong was formed by Coach Behan's family and friends. The members of Behan Strong have come together to raise funds for Coach Behan's medical costs and to promote greater awareness for the ALS community. At the entrance tonight, for those in attendance and for those who are participating remotely through our broadcast, you'll be getting information regarding not just the cost of fighting ALS, but the effort we're all undertaking to help Coach Behan fight ALS. Inside the house tonight, ticket, snack bar sales, everything's going straight to fight ALS on behalf of Coach Behan and on behalf of St. John's and the Behan Strong community. Coach Behan, we want you to know we're behind you and we will support you in your fight against ALS. And with that, we have an awesome slate of high school basketball to bring you. Everyone in attendance here, again, we got teams playing against each other, guys, but we all have one common enemy tonight, and that's ALS, and we'll be doing it together for Coach Behan.
That's a fact, Ken. And looking out at these teams wearing the Behan Strong T-shirts, Behan on the front of the shirt, it's huge. It's very emotional. It's you can just feel the energy in this building right now. Everyone being brought together by the amazing sport of basketball.
Yeah, and it's just been awesome to see once the announcement was made public that he had this, the support from the community. It wasn't about wins and losses. It wasn't about, we're better than you. It was about how can we help, how can we be a part of this. And we've heard story after story from the community about how people are just reaching out and have been reaching out ever since and continue to do so. So it's awesome to see an event like this put together to help out, and it was just devastating news to hear, and we're all just so glad to be a part of it.
So proud to be a part of this basketball community for my entire life, as well as the both of you guys have, and to be a part of this conference and especially this school. And as a St. John's Cadet alum, it's a beautiful thing to watch all these other amazing schools come together. A high tide raises all ships, fellas.
That's right.
And today, that's what we're dealing with.
If you're joining us on a Tuesday night, as you would often join us in our basement, we ask you to join the First Amendment Sports family. You got an opportunity right there on the screen. It'll be there all night long. That QR code goes straight to the PayPal and it's straight to the benefits of Coach Behan's fight against ALS, or Behan Strong. So instead of joining us on a normal Tuesday night in the basement, join us by helping us support our friend. We have 5 seconds to tip off. We'll get a look at these jerseys. We got Bullis. They'll be going in the white jerseys, the white on white, and the Jackson Reed Tigers in the green. And talking to these coaches beforehand, these are teams the WCAC audience might not have a chance to watch, at least on our air, very often. But let me tell you something about what these two teams bring in. Jackson Reed coming in 12-2. Feeling good about the manner in which they're attacking this season. And Bullis, man, talk to Coach Kelly. I mean, his team is loaded for bear.
Both these teams coming in here, obviously 2 of the top 7 teams in this area. And, Jackson Reed, known as one of the top 10 public high schools in the nation. Bullis has played a tough schedule year in, year out with this coach, Bruce Kelly, is one of the most well-respected coaches in any sport for as long as I can remember in this area. It was a pleasure to get to talk to him pregame and discuss what we're doing here with the Behan Strong initiative especially.
And as they announce the starters, we usually do a little players to watch. I tell you what, on the Bullis side, we talked about it beforehand. We've got a star next to his name, Caden Diggs, number 11. Don't miss out on watching him play ball.
Well, we just saw pregame warm-ups, and you can't miss out on him. He just jumped over the rim.
It
He looks electric.
reminded me of our warm-ups back in the day. Not even close.
Well, if the backboard was a little lower, it could have been slapped a few more times. But
and on the Jackson Reed side, this is just one player from each team, but Robert Dockery, Texas A&M commit, number 2 recruit in the area. Behind
Donnie Freeman here at St. John's. These are 2 of the top players in the city, in the East Coast, and in the nation. And
That's right.
We're super lucky to get a chance to see them up close and personal tonight.
Spent some time looking at some video of Dockery. I mean, he just has a complete game. Texas A&M's getting a great player, and it's going to be so special to watch him out there tonight.
Well, everyone's on point tonight because the DJ started the night with Check the Rhyme. Right now we're on Dre Day, so I think it's going to be one of those nights, fellas.
That's Kurt. He always brings it.
He's feeling it.
Sometimes in our business over the last 5 years, people come up because they just think we're in charge of the music, and there's a lot of days when we're like, no, we were not. But today's like, yeah,
that was us.
I did that. I played that song. All right, we'll get a tip, and it'll be Diggs. It looks like Micah Charles for Jackson Reed to tip as we get things started in the Behan Strong Invitational. Controlled by Bullis. And that's Nick Vaquera. The guard bringing it down. And he'll find Zane Adnan. Works his way into the key, into the lane. Tyler Boston turns it over. Marvin Brimage back the other way. Jewel Walker to Tyler Boston. Deep ball, Vaquera. Good for 3.
Good transition basketball right there for Bullis to get their first points.
Check that release out from Nick Vaquera. That was sweet.
He attracted my attention in the pregame. Smooth. Dockery making some room for himself down low.
He will attack the rim. He is physical. He will go right through you to get there.
McCray. Outside attempt. Brimage, no good. No one home for the rebound. McCray controls.
A point forward, if you will. Number 2 is going to have his hands on the rock and making decisions all night long on the offensive end for the Tigers.
McCray looks for the inside pass there. Sakazi made a move. 3 no good. Another chance here for Jackson Reed. Lucas Sakazi over. Brimage to Dockery. He draws a double.
He's going to get that a lot tonight.
Excellent job pinching down and helping out. Scraping at the ball below the waist.
3 on the shot clock. Jackson Reed's going to have to get it up fast. Dockery from outside. Shot. Count if it goes. Dockery inside with a big rebound, puts it up and back. That goes under the category of pretty hard to stop, T.
Well, you love to see the star players doing the dirty work, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's great at. There's no doubt about it. He plays on all ends.
Little floater in the lane there from Zane Adnan. Dockery intercepted by Vaquera. Micah Charles with a quick foul.
You will see Dockery going all out on the defensive end. He takes a personal pride in stopping the man that he's defending. And physically, like I said, he wants to get to the rim. He gets to the rim.
Vaquera baseline inside.
What a nice move.
His Got all 5 points so far.
Nice pump fake. Take the baseline. High percentage shot.
Brimage to Dockery. Zane Odden, some quick hands there, but Dockery with the basket.
His pace and strength. It's going to be impossible, but you got to keep him out of that paint to the best of your abilities. Once he gets in there, it's deadly because he can pass the ball as well.
Turnover there for Bullis, going back the other way. That'll be tied up. Dockery was looking for a foul there. He kind of floated it up, kind of halfway between an alley-oop to himself and maybe a finger roll.
Got a little caught in between there.
And it looks like a typical Bruce Kelly coach team too. Bullis doing really well in transition, both offensively and defensively.
And the way they share the ball, T, they're so smart on offense. They assist on many, many field goals. The smart pass, the extra pass is what coaches emphasize for a majority of his career. You'll see them on the offensive side. They make very few mistakes.
Get a little bit of a mop-up job. I'll tell you what, it's going to get hot in here quickly, and it is 70 degrees outside.
Nice strong move there on the baseline by the senior Nick Vacaria
for three, and that is good. As Lucas Sakazi, the junior guard, gives Jackson Reed their first lead of the day. Tyler Boston picks up a foul on the floor. It'll stay Bullis ball.
Haven't had a ton of opportunity to see young Tyler Boston yet, but you can see how explosive he is and how he controls pace. He is definitely the straw that stirs the drink.
There you
go. You're going to see a ton of him in the open court. He's a lot of fun.
Adnan. Vaquera, he gets into the lane, loses the handle, coming back the other way.
Jackson Reed playing some stifling defense so far.
Sakazi Dockery, he's outside. Thought about it. Diggs on him quickly.
Great job by Diggs.
Sakazi baseline working on Vaquera. Spin around off the backboard.
That was nasty.
Good patience, too, by the Jackson Reed offense. Not pushing anything, not forcing anything.
Sakazi playing great defense here in the first quarter, as is the whole Tiger team.
That pressure's extended out past the three-point line, and it is causing all kinds of issues for Bullis.
That was pretty physical down there without a whistle.
Yeah. Diggs and Dockery. That matchup's worth the price of admission, my friends.
Yeah, this won't be the last time they battle.
Brimage at the elbow, looking for a shot. 10 on the shot clock now. Sakazi. And he's been lights out early on. It's D. Mack in the house.
A dagger after playing great defense, a majority of the possession.
Here comes Tyler Boston moving quickly. Vaquera for three.
He's locked in.
Oh, that's a nice stroke.
It's gorgeous.
Whether there's somebody in his face or not.
Dockery one-on-one with Diggs. Spin move inside. They're going to get that on Caden Diggs.
Strong move by Dockery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's one of very many. It's going to happen all night. Nice little step back right there. Sakazi's on fire for Jackson Reed. And Vaquera on fire for Bullis.
He's got all 8 points, and that his release, I'd get the ball to him. A little heat check on this next possession. It's such a quick release. It's perfect rotation. He's a strong-looking guard for the Bullis Bulldogs.
Diggs has got to sit down with that foul.
Dockery with the pair from the charity stripe. Vaquera back the other way.
Great feed.
There we go. Jewel Walker from Adrian Stevens. You see a little bit of the bench here at the end of the first quarter. Sakazi, he's going baseline. Jaden Fort. Fort for three. No good. Almost strong rebound there. Adrian Stevens comes down with it back the other way. Floater in the lane. It's Tyler Boston.
He just showed up.
And that was with some nice touch. And apparently he does that in the lane with both hands. So let's keep an eye out on that. But he showed some athleticism and touch on that little drive.
Justin Gilmore with a pretty floater. Almost a fadeaway. Tyler Boston to the corner for Vaquera.
I mean,
that's 3 for 3 from 3 point.
He needs to keep on shooting.
He's 3 for 3 from 3 point and 4 from 4 from the whole floor.
Jaden Fort with a minute to go here in the first. Vaquera avoids a tie-up, turns it over. Bullis back the other way. Boston finds.
He's going to hit it. He's going to find his
Adnan.
stride. He's got a nice shot. He showed in warm-ups his ability to drive and pop. He's taking a couple shots right now, and they're just not falling, but they will. He looks like a shooter as well.
I would like to see Boston get that ball into Vaquera's hands on every possession until he misses.
That's right. Gilmore goes to work on Vaquera. Coming up on 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Diggs denies it inside. Boston back the other way, and that's good. And he'll go to the line.
Great job by Diggs on the defensive end, fronting the post, not allowing the ball to get down on the block to Dockery, where we know he causes damage. And Tyler Boston getting it done at the hole.
High settles the junior forward there, picking up the foul.
There's Coach Behan right here.
Good to see you, Coach.
31.5. And Bullis retakes the lead. Oh, and the ball spins out. Micah Charles back the other way. Gilmore.
This matchup zone defense is causing fits.
This ought to be the last shot. About a half-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Tyler Boston is going to be just a little bit aggressive there in the last 12 seconds of the first quarter. Dockery. Diggs. 3 seconds left, 2-1. Vaquera. Oh, and he
that doesn't go down as an attempt.
No, it does not.
I don't think so.
He's still 4 for 4 from the floor.
That's it after one quarter. We got a 1-point game. Bullis jumped out to an early lead. It was all Jackson Reed for the most part until the end of that first quarter, guys.
Well, these aren't two teams. These are two programs, and you can tell by the way they play on the defensive end of the court, guys. And that's how it started off. It was tough. Points have been earned. It seemed like Jackson Reed didn't get shots off till the final 5 seconds of about 4 or 5 straight possessions. That matchup zone Bullis is throwing against them. But Jackson Reed extending pressure on their own defensive end, forcing Bullis into late shots as well into the clock. So right now you're seeing what two programs do when they face up against each other early in the first quarter. We're going to have a barn burner because shots are being made.
And neither two of the premier players from either team has gotten warm yet. I mean, Dockery's shown some flashes so far. Diggs just hasn't had a chance to do it because now he's sitting on the bench with a foul or two. So, those guys get heated up too. This game could really be an exciting one to watch. I'm impressed though with the supporting cast of those two guys we just talked about as well. These guys have really come out here and executed on both ends of the floor at a high level.
Well, you got Bruce Kelly coming in here, the 7-time champion in the IAC conference since 2004, since he took over the program. This is a guy that's a 2014 Washington Post Coach of the Year. Like we said, this is a program. But you look at the other side, and Coach T. Johnson, they go to the Gonzaga DC Classic, and they take care of Whitney Young from Chicago. They take care of Roman Catholic from Philly and only lost to Gonzaga, who's their local rival. This is a team that has no problem taking it nationally and winning.
It's got a sweet first name, too, Coach T.
Coach T.
David Johnson, but, they call him T, and you know what? With a resume like his, undefeated in conference play last year, winning the DCIA championship, he deserves to be called what he likes.
Zane Adnan in the corner.
What a board.
No good for Adrian Stevens. He gets it back. He's back inside the lane. McCara to the corner to Aiden Gallagher. That's good.
They are so crisp on the offensive end. When they get that ball moving, they're at their best.
And if you're Jackson Reed, you don't want to give them two shots at the bucket every time down the floor.
McCara with the steal.
Wow.
Controlled by Jackson Reed. Going back the other way.
Great hustle by Gilmore.
Justin Gilmore can't get it to fall. Aiden Gallagher with the rebound. Stevens to Diggs.
Wilson going with a man-to-man look.
Diggs for three. Three-point attempt is no good. Diggs with the rebound. Adnan gets to the free throw line. Stevens inside to Diggs. Baseline. Looked like
Charles with a nice block on Diggs.
Micah's long, got that long reach.
They got very similar builds, very similar stature. It's going to be a good matchup for Diggs.
Inside to Diggs. Working on Dockery. Loses the handle. The far ref.
Kind of a late
whistle. He saw something there.
I didn't see much, but I know it's smart.
He's actually, that's probably a makeup for another one he had earlier. I mean, it's been a pretty physical game so far.
I know it's smart to go at number 2. You want to get him onto that bench. He's way less effective on the sidelines.
Bullis with a 4-point lead here. 6.5 to go in the first half. He doesn't connect on any. Jackson Reed pushing. Marvin Brimage loses the handle. He's coming back the other way for Bullis.
And so far in the second quarter, it's Jackson Reed just playing a little erratic.
Yeah, they're letting him play a little physical in the paint. You got to go in there and protect that ball. There can be no more turnovers in the lane.
Stevens uses his size to get low. Adden with a nice little floater there. No good. Dockery back the other way. He's across midcourt. Brimage.
And Jackson Reed really needed that three. Settle things down a little bit for him.
Well, he's the guy that would be settling it down. Brimage is coming back last year as a first-team all-conference in that tournament as a champion, and that's the type of leadership you need down 4.
Boston. Dockery back the other way. Long pass. He finds Brimage. No good. Rebound. Stays with Jackson Reed. Dockery no good on the three. Jackson Reed.
That was an incredible rebound. They going to get him for over the back?
I believe.
Oh, I thought he reached out.
No, that's going
with
to
length.
Micah Charles on that one, yeah.
I was just going to say how Jackson Reed's been attacking the offensive glass.
They're getting a lot of extra chances.
They certainly are.
Shout out to Dennis Hart. The athletic director here at St. John's does an amazing job putting together stuff like this. It's Tyler Boston crosses half court. Vaquera checking back in for Bullis. See if he can stay hot. Gallagher from the corner. Rebound. Dockery. A little razzle-dazzle. Sakazi. Dockery on Vaquera. And Boston gets his hand in there. Three. No good. Brimage. Boston with the rebound. Coming back the other way. Three ball.
You got to stop Boston from getting into the paint there. He just went right down the court. He drives into the lane. He absorbs three different defenders, kicks it back out for the wide open three. You have got to stop the ball. Easy to say with a guy like Boston with the ball in hand because he can explode on you just like he does right here.
You heard that.
That's too deep.
You heard the moniker before, a floor general, right? He's the kind of guy that kind of runs everything through him. He's showing that he has a command of this offense and knows where everybody is. And if he's not creating his own shot, he knows where to get the shot. But the ball into the hands of the guy who can't make the shot.
Dribble, drive, kick out opposite. Dribble, drive, kick back to the corner. This is a well-drilled Bullis team. But right now, Jackson Reed, aside from not being able to hit a few open jump shots and a few turnovers in the paint, this is going to be a ball game.
Big Chantilly in the house, I believe. We'll get to him later. As the PVI Panthers
it's a team with some
come
size.
onto the floor to catch a little bit of this game. And you talk about Boston being able to penetrate the lane like that. He had Adrian Stevens within a wide open three, and if Stevens wanted to, he could have passed it up. You had Vaquera even more open in the corner. So a nice little formula they got working there at Bullis.
Yeah, they not only do you have the guy at the top of at the head of the bench, Coach Kelly, but you're looking at Coach Paul DiStefano, one of two men aside from Joe Gallagher to ever win a Washington Catholic Athletic Conference championship for the St. John's Cadets. The other man will be in the building as well tonight. So aside from Joe Gallagher, the two men that have won titles here at St. John's will be in the building. There is not a shortage of athletic talent or coaching talent in tonight's Behan Strong Invitational.
Four minutes to go here in the first half. Gilmore on the lane. The ball is on the ground. Coming back the other way, Stevens controls for Bullis. Boston 3 no good. Dockery quickly back the other way. He's working on Stevens and Boston. He's in the lane. That looked easy, guys.
That was gorgeous.
That's what he does best. Creating on his own, full speed at the basket, finishing strong.
Yeah, rebound to a layup on the other end.
Jewel Walker gets it taken away from him. Joe McCray back the other way. Can he beat everyone back? Dockery with a strong rebound. He'll go to the line for two.
It seems like Jackson Reed, their offense right now is being started on defense. They're doing good at getting their hands in there, getting the ball in transition, finishing close to the basket, just like that, Dockery. And then here, getting to the rim and getting fouled.
A little strong there. Just such a good-looking player, Dockery.
Well, his physicality,
yeah,
when he's old school. He gets in there and he mixes it up, absorbs contact, can finish in the paint.
Strong.
And his ball handling, I think, is what separates him at this level. He's got the ability to create.
Get the ball out of Boston's hands there. Vaquera. He'll end up with it. Now he's got a chance here. Uses a little body contact to get a shot off. No good. Boston brings down a long rebound.
Great look.
Boston
and the teardrop. Gorgeous.
Floater on the baseline.
I'm telling you.
Both teams doing great on the glass on the offensive side, getting extra opportunities at the bucket.
That baseline teardrop by Boston was special. I mean, the quickness it took him right in front of our faces to beat the baseline and then pull up with the body control. There's a lot of work going into that move, fellas.
Brimage from deep, no good. Adding in with the rebound, and like you say, Kevin, it's every single one is being challenged. Vaquera on Sarkazi.
Well, this is exactly what we expected. Two of the top programs in our area going at it.
McCray, Boston beats him. Tries to deliver to Diggs on the baseline. No good. It'll be Jackson Reed ball. Rimmage, Dockery. Kai settles in the middle there. Dockery gets it into Kai. 3 on the shot clock.
Man, Bullis doing a great job of keeping that ball away from the basket, keeping that extended.
Jewel Walker and Caden Diggs can't connect
Yeah,
there.
I think that was going the other way because Bullis is getting some great minutes out of Jewel Walker. We were talking about him pregame. The son of Howard Great quarterback Jay Walker, we've seen on ESPN these days. And Jewel himself has a scholarship offer in lacrosse to go to Ohio State on the table right now. But he's doing work on the hardwood tonight. And with that size and that type of effort, you can see why.
Dockery drives into traffic. Loose ball. Boston picks it up. Just over a minute to go here in the first half. 3-point game. Dockery's hands are so busy down there. He drives. Oh, that ball's going to sit on the rim.
Oh, get up. Get up.
Say
He
no one
took a tough
Yeah.
fall. Both guys, bit of an awkward fall at the. All right. There we go.
Help him up. There you go.
Coming back the other way.
Look how he just goes so strong.
Both guys going hard at the rim, playing hard for their teams. It's a bit of an awkward fall with his shoulder
And
into the padding.
In this gym, they're extended from the ceilings. What about those gyms that has, it's where it's
Right
sitting
next
on
to
the
it.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a little extra room here. Jaden Fort D'ing up Boston. Boston drives inside to Aiden Gallagher. And he'll pick up the foul.
I'm very impressed with Tyler Boston. I mean, the strength, the body control. Watch him hang in the air here with the strength and find the pass underneath. Good, strong finish at the rim. Or strong take. Tell you, Aiden Gallagher has a way better shooting shot stroke than his uncle Marty.
And his uncle.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, don't hold back.
And athletically, it's not even a conversation.
I mean, in the looks department, let's be honest, it's not exactly a competition there either.
Sorry, Unc.
Here we go. Brimage to Fort. Fort tries to go inside, and that ball will be Sikazi stripped. Big time points off the defense there. Last shot of the half coming.
Oh,
Adnan,
what a find. Oh.
no good, and that's how we'll close things out here in the first half. 1 point ball game. Bullis 27, Jackson Reed 26. Live from the Behan Strong Invitational. Take a short break, and we'll be back with the second half of action from St. John's College High School on First Amendment Sports. See you in a little bit. Welcome back. For the second half of action, we're about 3 minutes away from Bullis and Jackson Reed closing the first of 3 games out here at St. John's College High School in the Behan Strong Invitational Basketball Tournament, supporting Coach Pat Behan's fight against ALS. I want to make sure everyone knows the QR code up in the top right here. Punch back for Pat. Donations go straight to PayPal, straight to help Coach Behan with his medical expenses as we join together to fight ALS with our friend, Coach Behan. Thought it would be a good time here in the last minute or two before the first half or the first halftime of the night is closed out. We're going to make sure people leave just a little bit smarter than they came here. ALS, the disease that we're fighting tonight, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Well said. The root cause of ALS is not known. It is the most common neurodegenerative disease of the adult motor system. I've had very close friends, families go through this. It's a rough ride, and it is obviously known by both ALS and Lou Gehrig's disease. But people ask, what are the symptoms of ALS? And so, and we're working here with St. John's to make people just a little bit more aware and understanding of what ALS is and how it impacts people. Typically a gradual onset of symptoms that include, but are not limited to, issues with strength and musculature, motor skills, speech, breathing. The interesting and tough part about ALS is that every person with ALS has a little bit of a different journey. It impacts them just a little bit differently, and so certainly with no known cause and no cure, the idea that we're constantly in a learning phase with this disease.
We know it may affect each one differently, but the impact that the disease itself has on the person, on the family, on the friends, on the communities is still the same, and it's devastating. And it would be great to get that help for Coach Behan. And please click on that barcode and help out Pat and help out this community and be an example too for all the others that are going to be stricken with this disease.
Yeah, 1 in 300 will receive an ALS diagnosis in their lifetimes, which is, that was news to me. That was pretty shocking. I didn't realize that's a much higher frequency than I know about. And I think if you know someone, a family that's being impacted, understand this: the average cost of ALS each year is between $250,000 and $300,000. It's a disease that attacks you in just about every way possible, including on the cost side. So nights like tonight are important as we help our friend, battle that and take on that fight. But as we move through the night, we have some more information and we'll continually put that out there. But again, it's going to stay up there all night long. The QR code for all games. Hit it up. Be a part of the fight.
I think every time you say razzle dazzle from now on, you donate $5.
It wasn't Dockery. Everything Dockery does is going to be razzly and dazzly.
There's 10 quick bucks.
Rouse. Bring it on.
Yeah, I agree. I'll pay it.
That's the kind of thing we need, actually. I think before long we need to get the First Amendment sports folks involved on Twitter. What do we need to do to get you to dig deep? Under 8 to go here in the third quarter as it just gets started. 1 point lead, Bullis. Jackson Reed with the ball. Micah Charles working on Aiden Gallagher. Dockery on the baseline to the corner. To Kazi. 3, no good. Rebound, Dockery. Brimage. It's Kazi working on Boston. Adnan picks him up. No call there.
Great shot fake and take. That's a great play.
Oh, offensive foul on Joe
I don't like that call at all.
I don't either.
I thought that was an excellent move offensively. Great effort defensively. I just don't know that he got there. Shot fake, dribble drive. It's close. Tough call.
Zane Adnan, the senior, draws the foul.
Jackson Reed going to put the full court on now. try to up the tempo. They've been best in this game when they've gotten the ball defensively, gotten a turnover, gotten a transition bucket.
Or giving it to Robert Dockery.
No, he's the one that's usually taking it and then finishing it himself.
I got him with 9 points and 8 rebounds here, 34 seconds into this second half.
I think that was a moonwalk we saw out of Vaquera as he made his way out of bounds. Gallagher for 3.
He likes that corner, doesn't he?
He sure does. I believe that's Aiden's second triple of the night.
He buried one right in front of us from the right corner on this side of the court, and a carbon copy of that on the other side.
See how far out Bullis forces Jackson Reed to start their offense? And they just have such a hard time getting it inside.
Brimage on the drive.
Brimage didn't have a problem getting it inside that time.
Offhand. Up and in.
Three the hard way.
Adnan working on Takazi. Using his length to spin move with the right hand.
That's tremendous footwork for the young man heading to the University of Albany. Excellent fundamentals.
That's his first bucket of the night. He hasn't been able to really get him the fall, but he's going to keep shooting.
Brimage for 3, no good. Off of Jackson Reed. Back Bullis' way. Boston has his pocket picked, and he'll commit the foul.
Greg Lomax out there with the on-ball defense against the reigning first-team All-IAC point guard. Tyler Boston's got a Rhode Island, a George Mason, and a New Jersey Institute of Technology offer on the table. We just saw Dave Cox, last year's head coach at Rhode Island, this year's top assistant at the University of Maryland, walking in because there is a lot of talent in the building tonight. I know he's got his notebook ready. Do they still have notebooks? I think they might use cell phones. I'm not sure.
They're called tablets.
There you go. I knew it was something fancy. Yeah, that's going to be a call every time.
Boston's got to be careful.
Yes, he does.
He's racking up some fouls here in the third quarter. That'll be a quick exit for him. Gallagher will check in.
You're going to see the ball in Vaquera's hands a lot more with Boston on the bench.
Dockery tries to get to the corner. Stevens
is a good-looking kid.
Yeah. Adnan to Stevens. And here comes Brimage back the other way. He wanted it all for a second. Tried to use the rim as a protection from the block. Stevens back the other way. Coach Scribner in the house. Diggs gets to the elbow. He just has not been able to get off yet tonight. Dockery rebounds Gallagher's shot.
Typically, Diggs gets to his spot, elevates, and shoots that mid-range jumper. We haven't seen him shoot one tonight.
No.
And obviously the game plan at halftime with Coach T. Johnson says, let's get the ball to the rack. Let's get a couple fouls on these guys. Let's get some points at the line.
Yeah, and it's going to take, the other four. When I say that, Bullis is doing a great job of keeping on the half-court side, defensively keeping Dockery away from the ball and away from the basket. It's going to take the other four to drive, take some pressure off of Dockery. Dockery's getting most of his points on transition so far.
And speaking of pressure, Greg Lomax getting 2 at the free throw stripe. He's been all over the place on defense. Joe McCray, baby. My bad. We got a little mixed up on the rosters. I apologize.
Here come, maybe see if Diggs can't elevate here. Working on Dockery.
There it is. Now that's his game right there. You see him, little mid-range elevation, soft touch, it'll drop. And that's his game. Didn't get the call, but.
I know, with a deep pass to Diggs.
Great
he
luck.
finds Vaquera. That's what you want. Both these teams running. I bet both these teams needed a timeout. 3-point game, 4 to go here.
That's Vaquera's first bucket since the first quarter. He has 13 on the night, but he had 11 in the first quarter.
It's a nice look there by Diggs.
As this gym slowly starts to get packed, this is a hot contest. Everyone knows they want to get in here to see this half of this one. You got arguably one of the top teams in the nation coming in for the next slate. And the heavyweight championship battle tonight at 8 o'clock between the Cadets and IMG, the Ascenders.
The Ascenders from Bradenton.
What a heck of a night here, man. You can feel the love in the building right now. You can, whether it be the students coming in one after another, the referees, the other coaching staffs, everyone's on one page tonight.
Certainly has a different feel from a normal Tuesday night, league game. This just has a different feel to it, and it's an uplifting feel.
And it's always nice to be at Joe Gallagher Gymnasium. See that name on that court.
I'm sitting here in the corner of it where we used to come in from the locker room, which is now the girls' locker room. I grew up in this gym, and it's a special night. I've seen a lot of things go down in this gym, but, I don't think I'll see a night like I will tonight, guys. This is a bit different for a million amazing reasons here, and everyone's showing up, everyone contributing. Everyone, check out the Punch Back for Pat right here. Scan it. Check out the website. There's a lot of awesome stuff coming up, including a gala in the springtime, the fellas. It's going to be a can't miss. We're going to party with Pat.
Are we broadcasting that?
I hope not.
I hope not, too. Jaden Fort. Justin Gilmore. Sakazi on the baseline. Swings it around. No good for Micah Charles. Diggs back the other way.
8+ defensive possession for Bullis.
That ball is denied as Micah Charles says no thank you. Vaquera for 3. It almost makes you wonder why he's not taking more.
He's 4 for 4 from 3-point tonight.
That's not a shot that God just blesses you with. This young man puts in work. You can just tell hours and hours. And when Darren McClinton's in the building, someone's going to get better.
Brimage for 3. That's good. His team's outside shooters starting to heat up.
I think we're finding out who their dude on the perimeter is when crunch time. A couple of must-have possessions. That's been the guy.
Diggs trying Charles again. Call came in just a little bit late. It's going to go on Micah Charles, and it's going to send Diggs to the line.
He is stepping up big time for Jackson Reed, especially Dockery on the bench. He's come up with a couple big-time plays for them. Keep them in this game.
It's a little bit off tonight.
All right, well, Caden Diggs, he's going to want to see this free throw drop in. And guys that are good mid-range jump shooters, which he absolutely is one of them. Sees one of those mid-range shots, goes in here on a little free throw. That's might just be what he needs to get him going here, the final 2:31 of the third and fourth. He's just off tonight.
Brimage.
Look at the communication between these players on defense. Constantly talking.
Sakazi from the corner for 3. That's good. Tie ball game. 2 minutes to go here in the third.
Sakazi needed that. He was the hot hand for Jackson Reed in the first quarter as well.
Adnan switching from right to left. Vaquera for 3, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 3.
I tell you, Vaquera and Adnan, you got Boston on the bench, and these two guys are veterans. They just take up the slack. The offense has not missed a beat. The ball keeps moving, and on the defensive end, these guys are playing great. That's just great offense there. That skip pass to the open shot in the corner. This is why that's why both these programs come in with championship pedigrees. Yeah. This is the type of ball we're used to seeing.
Well, I've been highly impressed with the defensive side for both teams. It's been
I agree.
Great communication, great execution, physical, making it tough for the offenses on both ends.
The senior guard, known for his shooting touch, having a good night.
Oh, he's having a great night. How about his
Bullis.
Efficiency?
Yep.
I think he's got one missed shot.
One missed shot.
I mean, that's the type of thing a coach loves to look at that stat sheet.
He's got 19 points by my count.
Yeah.
Sakazi thought about it. Hands it off to Fort. They'll reset up top. All the way across to Brimage. He's working on Adnan. Gets into the lane. Floats around. Nothing. Ball stays. Jackson Reed. Gallagher with a block. Adnan to the floor.
Love the effort there. Get down and dirty.
Gilmore is he is a gritty player.
Yeah, he is.
He does a lot of the dirty work.
He does. He's played in this gym before. This young man
a hustler.
Is a Gonzaga transfer over at Jackson Reed now. He's familiar with this this atmosphere.
Got a little bit of a wet spot over there. They'll get that taken care of. Late in the third quarter, 3 guys hit the deck. It's going to be a sweat spot. No call, by the way. No, it wasn't a foul. Jackson Reed came up with the loose ball call. Possession stays. Tigers. You got Dockery back in action. A little bit of a lackadaisical pass to Sakazi as Vaquera back the other way. Sakazi with the foul. Vaquera works for his shot. It was like a Mark Price.
It is.
Step over.
Yeah.
Fort driving on Diggs. Brimage for 3. Oh, gosh. That is pretty. right next to us here, guys.
You think he's been in a few contests at this level?
Brimage is pretty much the one keeping Jackson Reed in this game right now offensively.
They're up by 1.
He's been a stud.
Vaquera drives baseline, gets into the lane, sends it out to Diggs. He's working on Dockery. He's having a tough night. Stevens. From the impossible angle, he almost gets it to fall. Ford back the other way. Brimage from the corner.
How about that move at the rim?
They're going to get Adnan for the foul.
Ooh, that was another coin flipper.
Yeah. I mean, just guys coming at full speed into the lane. Collisions and contact.
I am certainly impressed with both these guys. The way they play D, the way they move the ball on offense.
So they got Adnan thought he had position there.
Well, he did, but it was not straight on. It was sort of off to the side.
He was just shimmying just ever so slightly to his right at the end. The referee was in position to pick that up. Dockery on Diggs. High off the glass, no good. Adnan with a great rebound. Sakazi picks Diggs' pocket. Buzzer shot, no good. As things were happening so quickly there in the final seconds, it's almost like no one knew who was going to have the ball at the end.
You can see how frustrated Dockery is right now. Bullis just done a great job of kind of keeping him at bay. He hasn't been able to really break loose yet.
No, this third quarter he was very quiet. In comparison to what he did in that first half with 9 and 8. Got a couple rebounds that third quarter, but couldn't get on the board.
We appreciate everyone joining us on a Tuesday night for the first of 3 games here at the Behan Strong Invitational. If you haven't yet done so, click on the subscribe button at First Amendment Sports and the notifications, and you'll know when we're courtside at awesome events just like this.
Which is free.
Which is totally free.
And then right after you hit that button, you click the scan right up in the right-hand corner.
That's right.
Which is a voluntary thing.
1-point game going into the fourth quarter. And here's Diggs.
Something tells me both Diggs and Dockery are going to step it up a little bit here in the fourth. Both, I think, have had a little bit of a frustration settle in, and they're ready to break loose.
And these are two teams that not only are they top 10 right now, this isn't about the preseason. These are two teams that are going to be there at the end. They will be top 10 at the end of this season, both of these guys. And hopefully they look back at this game and say that was one of the best ones we were in all season, because I've got a feeling tonight there's going to be some excitement in this gymnasium.
Oh, Stevens gets away with one there, a little carryover maybe, but no call. Diggs working on Dockery, 12 on the clock. Diggs down low. Aiden Gallagher.
Very strong play by number 20. Weak side rebound, go up strong, draw the foul, get to the stripe.
I like his game. It's quiet, but it's effective. He does little things like this that keeps the ball alive. He has that corner three that he loves to shoot.
Makes the first. Bullis retakes the lead. Here comes Jackson Reed.
It's a great feed. Strong take by Dockery, getting back on the board in this second half with a field goal.
Stifling defense by Tigers. Dockery snuck right under the basket along the baseline. They lost track of him. Bullis needs a timeout. They're going to get one. Things come just a little bit unraveled here in that last series here. As we watch Dockery right here. He's standing right in front of us, and they just lose track of him. That's not the guy you want to lose track of under the basket.
Yeah, and he's not going to stay quiet long. He's too good.
Yeah, you're right. And also Jackson Reed, that their best moments in this game consistently have been when they started on the defensive end of the ball. They get some tenacious defense. They're starting to really pick it up full court now. Turn up the heat. That's where they're getting that last half-court possession that Dockery got a a bucket on. That was the quickest execution offensively for them all night. Other than that, they've had to work so hard for any look at the basket on a half-court set.
Bullis is struggling to get on their offensive side here the last few possessions. They haven't been able to break this defense yet here in the fourth quarter. Fort giving out and all he can handle. Stevens for three. That's what they needed.
I'm really impressed with this guy.
And now it's Bullis' turn to play some tight defense.
Jackson Reed has, I think they figured they want to get the
foul.
ball at that middle key area on that half-court set. That's what they're trying to do right now.
And Bullis doesn't mind getting into Adrian Stevens' hand. He's also got an offer from the New Jersey Institute of Technology, the young sophomore, a guy that Coach Kelly and Coach DeStefano were talking about pregame as someone to keep an eye on in their program and for us tonight, making his mark on the game. I mean, Coach
He's a big body, but he plays bigger. But he
can handle.
He's got the handle that makes you have to worry about him outside.
And I'm going to listen to a guy going for his 319th win. You know, I'm going to take his advice.
Justin Gilmore makes the front. And he one-hands the back end in as well. Boston from the corner, working full court on McCray. Gets some space and presses it to the next level. What a great piece of one-man band there.
How did he finish that? His strength.
He beat McCray, then he found he had a ton of space, and he just kept on going.
It had zero arc.
Pushed it right up off that
English?
block. Yeah. Fort. The three ball, no good for Kai Settles. Kerr picks up his dribble, and it's now Boston with the ball.
Kai Settles is a young rebounding machine. He was an ex-cadet. He's taken a few threes in this gym as well. Now here we go.
I believe they're going to get Boston here. We'll see how many, if that's 4 or 5 on him.
I think that's his number 4 foul.
4, okay.
5:44 on the clock.
We'll bring it back for free throws.
Coach Kelly can't afford to lose Boston right now. He's been the one that he called the timeout, settled him down, explained that Boston's the guy that needs the ball in his hands.
Yeah, we need you. Just like Joseph McCray getting the job done at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's got a confident stroke.
And his on-ball pressure has been a factor.
The old broadcaster's jinx, I guess. Now Vaquera. Working on McCray.
That's some defense there, boy.
McCray wins this battle. It's coming back the other way. Nice leave there. That'll be denied, but it'll go to the line.
I don't know about that.
Got him with the forearm. That was a clean block, but I think he got him a little shiver to the body. Take a peek. Look at this pressure on the ball. The length, the quickness.
Ford teaming up there. Nice pass. Gilmore.
Little hip check.
That's where the size, I mean, Stevens, that's just the laws of physics working against him. You get a body like that in motion, it's going to stay in motion. Two-point game, just over 5.
Coach showing a lot of trust in the junior point guard.
He realized he really needed him out there to control the ball.
Inside to Diggs, no good. Bulls keeps the ball.
Like to see him come down and go back up strong with that one.
Yep.
keep the ball high, but that little finish, I don't know if that was necessary.
Boston into the lane, kick out.
And he's devastating.
Added for 3.
When he gets in there, it's devastating. It opens up the whole entire offensive game plan. Got to keep him out of that area.
Zane Adden will get 3 attempts here. Fourth quarter free throws. They're all big, but they feel bigger in the fourth quarter, that's for sure. Get a chance for 3 here for Bullis. And you get a sense of the length of this wing guard, 6'4" senior on his way to Albany.
Yeah, we get to hear a lot about these guys out here. 2 good friends of First Amendment Sports, Coach Sean Kane and Coach Jack Kirsch, 2 guys involved with the Bullis program, and it's been a lot of fun to watch them play. And the converse is watching Wilson, who's been a bit of a rival for the St. John's community over the years due to proximity, but also there's a healthy respect. This is one heck of a program, man.
Yeah. McCray to the corner. Brimage. Back to McCray. Gilmore, Brimage, 3.
Brimage again.
Just deadly.
He's that guy.
One possession game with 4.5 to go. Under 10 on the shot clock. Diggs. Not falling for the big man tonight.
Those rims really have not been kind to Diggs tonight. He's been on, but just not enough.
You can see his effort, his rebounding, his athleticism,
Oh,
the way he dribbles and passes. It's just, some nights there's a lid on it.
Sometimes you can't get the ball to fall.
At the conclusion of this game, we will break from you on this link. Check out your First Amendment Sports upcoming videos. Any of the social media feeds for the schools here tonight. Paul VI and St. Mary's Riken will be tipping off around 6:15 or so, depending on the conclusion of this game. Brad Ripito has called the teams back on the floor, guys.
And Jeremy Schumacher has backed his play. Those 2 guys, this last 406 is going to be very important to those 2.
I buzzed the buzzer, guys. The buzzer has been buzzed. I see him over there. He's like, wait, is this thing on?
No one's listening.
Brimage in the corner. Watch out. Cray up top. Now it's Brimage in the corner for 3. Dockery with a great one-handed control rebound.
On the pro side.
On the pro side. Dockery, baseline. Gotta watch that heel. He's almost out of bounds. Oh, he dances. Vicara with the turn up with the pick. Deep to Stevens. Loses the handle.
Oh, and another late whistle.
He's going to get a late bailout call.
That was a very late whistle.
Did Ripito was like, wait a second. Yeah. Nothing's working. Stevens is going to go to the line for 2. There was contact.
Yes, we were just determining
it was the length of
timing.
The statute of limitations. We were inside the statute of limitations there.
I'd say we would be inside to say that this kid's got a bright future because the way that stroke looks, the way he plays.
Oh, yeah. 1-point ball game.
You guys know an inordinate amount of games we do go to overtime. Is this going to be one of those nights?
Ashley would not be happy. Here we go. Charles McCray behind the back.
Wow.
Good no call there.
You think? I guess they're letting him play through the form tackle.
Boston kick to Vaquera for 3. Doesn't go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're going to travel there.
Tyler Boston with a veteran play there, crowding the space for Joe McCray, forcing the turnover there.
Boston to inbound for Bullis. Vaquera to Adnan. Stevens. Someone's got to turn up big here for Bullis down the stretch. Boston in the lane. Diggs cannot get it. Vaquera there to clean it up. Picking up his teammate. Turnover. Stevens back the other way for Bullis. He finds Boston. Diggs with the slam.
That'll go down.
You ain't going to miss that one.
That's how. McCray. Brimage. Cross court. McCray for 3.
It's going to stay here.
Stays here.
Hey, pardon me, guys. Thank you.
143. Bullis with the lead.
Vaquera, by my count, 21 points on the night. He has just been everywhere for this Bullis team. He's not just a three-point shooter, although he's 4 for 4 there, or 4 for 6 there on the night. He's been inside right there. One of the smallest guys on the court doing the dirty work up there on the glass.
Here we go. That's
how you solve shooting problems.
Yes.
And you can see Boston letting out that shout there. The whole team, they've been working to get Diggs the ball. I mean, just give credit to Jackson Reed. They've been bodying Diggs all night long, making it impossible. He's got no room to breathe, no room to move.
And Brimage and Dockery, the two go-to guys, I think are going to be your guys in this final 1 minute and 43. Dockery with 13 and 10. Brimage has been the guy in every crucial possession to take the shot, and I think 4 out of 5 times he's pulled the trigger, he's hit his mark. So keep an eye on those two veterans. Bullis with 9 fouls, so their next foul puts Jackson Reed in the double bonus. 7 fouls for Jackson Reed. Going to keep Bullis shooting the one-on-one here. 1 minute 43, here we go.
Charles working on Diggs. Nice defense, good rebound. And Charles gets the ball right back. Now Dockery on Adnan. He presses his advantage there. Charles, he's been working hard all night long.
And they've been working those offensive boards all night long.
Yep. Boston in the lane, too strong. Diggs, he'll draw the foul.
On Dockery, I believe.
And he'll go to the line.
Did not call that one on Dockery, but Micah Charles picks up his 4th.
Yeah, it was Charles.
He's been so active all night long.
I think you see.
You give him a lot of credit. He's been on digs most of the night.
And I will give credit to Diggs. What a great job on this defensive possession, this previous one down here. He's been competing on the defensive end.
Yep.
A big reason why Dockery wasn't as productive as he has been in that third quarter. Got to knock him down at the stripe, though.
Ikera.
He's been awesome.
And Stevens cleans it up.
And so has he, Vaquera and Stevens.
It's almost like they were playing advantage there on the no call. Sterno in the house. Under a minute to go. Bullis up by 3. Dockery all the way across, finds Brimage for a deep 3-ball.
And Brimage again.
Oh, my.
Tie ball game.
He's got ice water in his veins.
30 seconds to go. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Coach Kelly wants to see him work it a little bit. Work some clock. Boston on the drive. Floater in the lane.
How
Gets
pretty.
it to go. 8 seconds down. Dockery working on Adnan. And they're going to get a timeout, I believe. What a shot by Boston. He had it working early in the first half. He's been a facilitator and in foul trouble almost the entire second half. And he comes up huge for Bullis as Marvin Brimage. Ladies and gentlemen, number 5.
And he brings the teardrop to Jackson Reed's eye right here off the right side. Getting into the paint all night long. Look at the touch.
And he just pulled the string on that. A little Doug McDaniel-esque.
With the spin, that's just...
That's hard to stop.
You want to be a real point guard? Put that in your arsenal.
Now, his command of this, his command on the floor is what's most impressive. And then Brimage on the other side. I know we talk so much about Dockery, but Brimage, the way he has stepped up time after time in this game, especially from the three-point line as well.
Well, it's going to be one or the other here, T. I feel like you got to go. Hey, Brimage has been the dude tonight. No doubt about it. When you see Dockery put his head down and get to that rack, he goes with reckless abandon, and it's been tough to stop him from getting there.
Probably what's happening is they're going to get the ball in Dockery's hands. If he can't create, then he's kicking it out.
I'm with you.
It's either going to be a tie ball game because Dockery takes it to the hoop, or Brimage may win it with a 3.
The offense runs through Dockery no problem at the point forward. He is very comfortable handling and passing and making the right play here with 6.2 on the clock.
Jackson Reed Tigers on the floor. Brimage will be the inbounder. Is that always the last thing you hear the coach say? Watch out for the inbounder.
Or don't listen to AHA. And focus on what I'm saying in the huddle.
Here comes Brimage. Dockery, and he slips on the floor. And it's going to go back to Bullis. He loses his footing.
Is he all right? He's up.
They were working on the floor the entire length of the timeout, but that's right where the timeout was. You had a whole team of guys standing over there. Maybe there was a drip drop left, but at the end of the day, he planted his foot.
Tough break, man.
Yeah, tough break. 2.3 to go.
He had his head down. He was heading to that rack, and the only thing that stopped him was a little spot on the floor, man.
Yeah, Coach T's trying a lot before the foul. That would be the latest foul given in this game, but he just slipped. It was just an unfortunate act.
Yep.
But the way that Jackson Reed has played defense tonight, they have one more chance to get that ball back.
What's up, Mark? Coach T. He's got 2.3 seconds more to work that ref. He's not going to waste it.
Coach Kelly's got all 4 in the backcourt here. There's going to be some routes run here. That's a good call. It's the right call. Handful of jersey, and a smart play by the veteran, number 0. Why not let any time roll off the clock when you can grab someone and get them to the free throw line?
Yep.
They're going to be it's a 1-on-1 situation. Need to grab this rebound and call a timeout as soon as possible. 2 here from your point guard ices it.
Front side no good. Quick timeout. Micah Charles, 0.6 seconds off the clock. And the Tigers are going to get another shot at this.
Now the problem is that was their final timeout, guys, so they can't throw it in from the backcourt to get it to the half-court side or try and run a play from the sidelines. This is going to be a length of the court, Grant Hill style situation here with 1.7 on the clock.
Yeah, 1.7. All you can do is catch and shoot at this point.
Who do we got?
Yeah, this is the fun part in preseason. You got to find out which guy on your team has got an arm.
Who's got the pass ball? Who's got the curve ball?
Who can spin that round ball from the baseline?
Who's running the go route?
And then you cannot run the baseline right now. You are stuck in place. You're not allowed to run. So who can sit there with 2 feet on the ground and throw this thing about a little 20-yard out to someone? 2 seconds. They put 0.3 back on the clock. They had it at 1.7. Got a full 2 here. I think you got to throw this ball to Robert Dockery somewhere, somehow around the half-court line. Let him put his head down for a dribble, maybe 2, and let it fly.
I think I'd be looking for Brimage.
You got the old Valparaiso Bryce Drew play
a little
here.
Tipper, little Randy Moss pitch, hook and ladder.
Run Brimage to half court, have him throw a little touch pass to someone streaking next to him.
There you go. Dockery gets it. He's going to have a chance for a shot. And it draws iron. No good. Bullis, 58. Jackson Reed, 56.
They got what they wanted there. You got it to your guy at half court with a dribble or 2. He had a shot, a little bit of contact, but I don't think it was anything enough to call a foul on. We'll take a peek here.
And this was your game winner. It's Tyler Boston for Bullis.
What a game. What a finish
great,
there.
Closing
it really was. It really was a great game. Coach Bruce Kelly gets his 319th. That's a lot of W's, man.
Stay with us all night long. That's 1 game down, 2 games to go. On behalf of First Amendment Sports, I'm Ken Marangolo. He's Tim Strachan.
Appreciate it. See you in a bit.
Kevin Ricka.
That was a treat. 1 down, 2 to go. Stick with us here.
Behan Strong Invitational continues with Paul VI and St. Mary's Riken.
Contribute.
We'll see you then.